Alright, so I believe this is the one quest that goes on forever. I think this is how you start it. The reason why I want to redo this quest again in my Ether account is not only because I have to do it anyway, but because in my original main Lumion account, I had did it during a live stream that was like 3 years ago, and I'm sure nobody remembers it. I was also distracted with chat and stuff that was going on back then at the time. I no longer live stream and haven't for about a year now. About almost two. About a year and a half. It was December before the year before last year. So, I wanted to go ahead and go through this one different. It kind of is going to be a little annoying though, because they do want me to use Electro powers. I could just go switch Ether to Electro, but I didn't know if I really wanted to do that since I liked my Pyro powers and kind of wanted to keep them. My strongest Traveler is probably Geo, because his default attack is at 5, as were both of his skill and bursts are at level 8. Compared to all of the other elements, that was the one I worked on the most, because that was the area I had stayed at for a while. And then I went to Natlan and got the Pyro powers, and I've been trying to level those, but it's taking longer. So I kind of want to stay. If anything, I'll just have to swap out to an Electro character, but I only own 2 right now. I only own Lisa and Beto, and I don't really care for either one. But I'll have to probably switch to them to use them should it arise. So you come here outside of Rito, you talk to her, and then she asks you to use the power of Electro on the statue, which is what I did. And then you pick up the word, and then she's like, I was right, you are the Destined one. Just to give you a recap as what I missed. Sometimes when I do World Quest covers, I just show me already doing the quest. I don't really show how you start it sometimes, because I feel like these quests are so old that it's common knowledge at this point. But this one I will actually show it from like the very beginning. I'm not saying the other ones aren't shown from the beginning either. They are. I just don't show how to initiate it, is what I mean. Also, these are never voiced, so I have to voice everything, and this quest is like 8 to 9 hours long, and I'm like, oh god. So with your skills and experience, this shouldn't be a problem. Excuse my rudeness. My name is Hanachisato, and I am a shrine maiden. Do shrine maidens usually wear masks? I have my reasons for that. The village in front of you is named Konda Village, and there is a barrier within it that needs to be lifted. That barrier is hidden behind a certain secret. I'd like to entrust you with a little investigation with lifting that barrier. Will that be a rote investigation? Yes, it may take some time and trouble, and I'm sure that you will reveal the truth in the end. Well, that sounds like a lot of work. Will there be payment? Of course. To those who seek shall just reward be given in proportion to their wisdom and work. That's what she used to say, so no, there is no need to worry. I see I'll get a move on she. I shall be counting on you for this investigation, Destined one. Oh god. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one, the Sakura, Sacred Sakura Cleansing Ritual quest. Yeah. Sacred Sakura Cleansing Ritual. So this quest goes on forever. Because when I did it in my original live stream with my main Lumion account, it was when I was doing the main Archon quest as well. So not only did I do this quest, but I also did the one where you go and fight A and her Planet Euthymia, and that's why that stream was like 12 hours. It was actually 13, but an hour got cut. This should be Konda Village. I like how that guy's just walking away. Secrets. Yes, Paimon smells something suspicious. Paimon's nose is better than a dog's. That almost sounds wrong. I like how his head is locked to her moving. Well done, Paimon. It might look very peaceful here, but Paimon's sure that there's got to be something dark going on. Really? There's got to be some secrets here. Miss Masked Maiden said so. Anyway, let's talk to the locals first. Maybe you could find something out. Find out what? A dark secret? That's right. And Ether became a woman. Hello, are you here to visit the village? Hello. You must be an outsider, right? An outlander is a guest here. If you are not in a hurry, why don't you come in and drink some tea and take a break? That's too friendly. You're inviting a stranger who you don't know into your house. Too trusting. Conda Village is a very nice place, I bet. Its environment is beautiful and quiet. It's a very suitable place to reside. My wife and I have been living here for decades. I still like this place. Have you heard of any weird happenings recently? I remember hearing some talk about some urban legends, but I've never been a fan of those topics. So I don't really know anything useful. Well, it's not always a good thing to know more. The more news you hear, the more bothered you will be. True. After a while, even a happy life will be beyond your reach. Dropping some freaking hardball facts, bro. Thought I saw a shiny. Okay. Here we go. Hello, youngster. Are you here to listen to this old woman's stories? Have you encountered anything strange lately? The strangest thing is how we haven't heard from Jiro in a long time. My old husband's even put up a search notice in Inazuma City. Jiro used to hang out with the young gangsters in this village. We urged him to join the army because they were together from morning to night and were always up to no good. Maybe the kid's broken off contact because we pushed him too hard. Speaking of which, it seems like I haven't seen any of those punks for a while either. Anything else out of the ordinary? Out of the ordinary, let's see. In the past, traders and tourists from various countries would disembark at Rito, and they would pass through our village on their way to Inazuma City. The village was always busy and we would open our doors for outlanders, but that hasn't happened for a long time. That's unusual, isn't it? Mr. Inatani never worried much about the kids in the past, nor would Jiro have ever fought any war to no matter who had told him I can't read. This is also very abnormal. And the deserted shrine at the foot of the mountain would never have fallen into disrepair in the past like it is now. I've heard that the statue of the great fox occasionally sheds tears. That's not normal either, is it? The Konda family's well is always dry, even though there is plenty of water all around. Someone locked the well up the other night. Not a soul knows who did it. This kind of thing isn't normal either, right? Little Takeru even said that he saw a ghostly woman during a stormy night, but who or what would haunt a peaceful village? This too is very abnormal, yes? There are just too many strange going-ons for an old woman like me. Are these what you wanted to know? So about the punks you mentioned earlier. Do you know where they are, Granny? They're a band of troublemaking brats. They most likely went somewhere new to make trouble. As long as Jiro isn't influenced by them, I couldn't care less. Still, you just reminded me of something. I've heard that for a while there was a lot of more scattered inside the dry well behind the village chief's house. But a group of Ronin came to the village later and took almost all of it. That's all I know. If you want to know more, you can go ask our village chief. Yeah, we gotta get into that well. Yeah, it kind of sucks. All my characters are quite weak right now. Hold on before I talk to him. Because, like I said, I'm still, scare them off. I like when I'm trying to say something and then she distracts me and my mind goes blank. Basically, I just barely got some of these characters and I do always work in the Ether account. So I don't have a lot of stuff. Did I not do it? Yeah, I kind of freaking thought so. All you do is just walk up. They wanted you to throw ammo at them, but...
I've gotta think of a way to save Konda Village.
Okay. What can I do for you? You are... My name is Konda Dansuke, and I am the village chief. From the way you dress, you must be an outlander, right? He was gonna say outsider. It's been a long time since an outlander has come to the village. How can I help you? Need a place to rest, or do you need help to find your way up the mountain? I wanted to go up the mountain. Do we? No, we're here to ask about the secret of Konda Village. Oh boy. Secret. Condo Village doesn't have any secrets. Although, the economy isn't good these days. All the taxes that should be paid to the police station are paid regularly regardless. There are only a few families in our village, all with a long history, and we know each other's roots. How can we have any secrets? Calm down a little. Condo Village is simple and peaceful. There's no secrets here. If you're looking for secrets, why don't you just go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and learn the secrets of deciphering fortune slips? Or how about you go to Chinyu Forest and see if you can hear about the Tanuki Bayashi, huh? Sorry, I might have overreacted. Condo Village is a peaceful place. Youngster, are you sure you don't have the wrong village? But if you don't believe me, you can look around yourself. Iconde Densuke will not stand in your way. Yeah, it's the well. Hey, what am I trying to click it, but she keeps moving around it. The dry well is locked. It looks like it could be opened with the corresponding key. I don't have it. Should be on the ground. It's tightly locked, just like Granny said. There seems to be something here. It's a marked coin pouch. Are you thinking what Paimon's thinking? What's on your mind? Paimon's thinking about buying lots and lots of snacks for this one. I'm thinking that there shouldn't be a coin pouch here. Ah, you mean that we should make it disappear, right? Just kidding. A coin pouch by the well, that means someone is hiding something. And this well's in the village chief's yard. Yeah, you gotta find the key. Can't remember if he has it. Cause like he's trying to help you, but he's not advertently going out of his way to do it. There's Takeru. Amazing, you climbed up here so easily. Well, Ether's like taller than you. Looking at you, mister, you should be an Outlander, right? It's been a super long time since I've seen an Outlander. Well then, speak. What can Kana Takeru do for you, Outlander from afar? What an arrogant little kid. Have you noticed anything strange lately? Keep your voice down, I can tell you, but promise me you won't get scared. What? During thunderstorms, things get spooky around here. There's a strange spooky ghost lady. I'll say hi to her when I see her. How can you be so calm after I told you something like that? When I told Grandpa Densuke, he didn't believe me either. He said that I must have been mistaken. Any other usual things? I guess that would be the broken cart by the entrance of the village. I wonder who left it there. See that it's over there. There are hilichurls digging at it too. The entrance would have been back the other way. Like how everything blinked out for a minute. Yeah, I think he's talking about that cart that's over there. I think the children have more things to say. Strange big bro. Have you encountered anything? Strange? I don't get it. What kinds of things would you consider strange? Anything I don't... Something that's hard to explain. I know. Did something come to mind? There's a weirdly dressed Outlander and a floating white thing talking to me. That is indeed strange. I know, right? Hey, you two. Okay, I'll be serious. One night, it suddenly started raining very heavily. Then I heard a strange sound outside the house that accompanied the sound of the rain. Strange sound? Yes, it was like an intermittent clicking, clacking sound. The next day, I went to check it out. Then I saw some floating bags in the village gully. I left them alone because I didn't know who had put them there. They might have been washed away by now. You could take a look in the gully. Are there any other clues? Other than that, I can't think of any. You can go ask Dad. He knows a lot of things, your dad. Kana Densuke, chief of the village. Oh, fuck that. That old man is your dad. Actually, I was adopted. He adopted me, so now I'm his daughter. Oh, you can also ask my nephew, Takeru. Wait a second, nephew? I see, he's the village chief's grandson. That's right. Takeru likes high places, so maybe he's seen something from there. This family's terribly complicated. Thanks. Glad I could help. Why isn't Takeru here yet? We were supposed to hang out today. Little girl, he's like over there. Did he go up to the roof again? You can literally see him right now. You can literally see him. Right now, he's in the middle of my circle. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I think this is where you find the masks, was it? Trying to remember. Yeah, this quest line is long, and you can kind of see why. It's like, go here, talk to them, do this, look at the statue. The statue's cursed. Oh my god. I think I have to throw lightning at them. Because there's a little lens gadget you get that you're supposed to use on the statues to see secrets, but I don't have it yet, so it's like...
I'll keep an eye
I
on you.
feel like I'm kind of screwed here.
Blitz.
God, sometimes she just... Like, am I even hitting it? Okay, I hit it that time, but I don't think it did anything. Yeah, it's the statue, alright, but I think what it really is that thing in front of me. Because she said the money was washed away. Because they said, oh, somebody put a whole bunch of bags of money behind this guy's house, and nobody knows why, but then some other guys came and took it, so... That worked last time. But that's not really how those statues work. There's a little lens gadget that you're supposed to pick up and use on them. I don't have it.
I don't sense any night.
What did she just say? Like she said, an insensitive in eye. Like, okay. It's like she said the incense in my eye. That's not what she said, but because she said it so fast, that's what it sounded like she said. This must be one of the floating bags that Futaba mentioned. Let's see what's inside. Yeah. Cargo bag for shut up the water. Yeah, this is why this quest takes like 8 hours, because it's like, go here, talk to this person, discover this, discover that, fight these people to do the damn puzzle. This isn't part of the quest, but I'm already here, so I'm gonna do it. Stop. Freaking stop it. The power of ice compels you or some shit, I don't know.
Turn that frown upside down.
I can fly! I'm flying!
Cast your worries to the wind.
Yeah, that wind attack was weak as shit. Like I said, I just got her not too long ago, so I don't have anything for her, so...
My blade!
Quit saying such corny shit and get out of my way. Can't you see I'm trying to do a puzzle here?
Scrap metal or parts you don't want, I'll take them.
Get to work. You two.
Time to fire, son of a gun. Sometimes those guys kind of sound like Ether slightly. Because there are some times where voice actors do double roles. I know she doesn't have the right artifact set, I don't care. Because if I don't have the right set she needs, I kind of just give them whatever, and that's kind of all I have right now. I would have to go forge it. I just don't got time. Because I'm doing this. This must be the broken card Takeru mentioned. But other than some tattered paper rather, Paimon doesn't see anything special here. Let's see. The contents of this piece of paper are a Shogunate ledger of goods and payments. The goods are this book, blah la 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 la, participating la 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 la, and the number, and then something 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 volumes. It says volumes, which refer to things made out of paper, right? Investigated suspicious places, the village of Tazba. We found some of our fair share of weird stuff. Time to go to the chief and see if he'll explain himself this time. Yeah, I doubt that.
Sweet dreams.
Woo! Too bad she doesn't fly longer. I mean, it's decent, but... Him loading like... What can I do? We found the evidence. Evidence? What evidence? I don't understand. What do you mean? Evidence about the strange incidents in the village. Please stop pretending. Nonsense. What kind of strange incidents could possibly happen in our village? Well, alright then. Show me. Hey, Siren, start with what was found near the well. Paimon's leaving it to you. This was found at the dry well in your backyard. It was the bag. Oh, I have to go all the way to the bottom. It was this. A bag for carrying Mora. This belongs to our family. There is nothing suspicious about it. That's right, it's very normal. He's so suspicious, something's definitely off. Now then, please draw the markings that was on it. See, you can't 'cause it was marked. Fine, this is indeed not my coin pouch. So many people have passed by my backyard. It's pretty normal for someone to have dropped it, right? What's going on? You've seen through me, alright. Now, I was really tempted to take the coin pouch for myself, you know. Oh, Densuke, how could an old man like you have such mischievous thoughts? You're hiding something else. I already admitted my desire to steal the Mora. What else could there be for the problem? Come now, I will surrender this coin pouch to the shogunate. Something doesn't feel right here. Someone discarded this coin pouch intentionally. What proof do you have for saying this? The coin pouch is just one part of the mystery. We also found what? It's your turn. What did we find in the gully earlier? It was intentionally left behind on a rainy night. It was... I believe it was just this bag. Because what she also found was the ledger. But I have so many papers thrown together, I'm not... Gotta figure out which one it was. This is... Where did you get that? Downstream in the gully. How can you prove that these two items are related? Oh, they're related, alright. Ridiculous, how can that be? Unless there's some kind of secret code on the Mora. There's nothing on the Mora, but we did find something else. We found this near the remains of the cart. God, see, I have like different scraps of paper thrown together. I want to say that it was this. Ragged list of goods. This is Kodowa. I can't believe that I was so careless when I was damaging the cart. He just admitted it. Hey now, you finally admitted it. Since you have already gotten this far in your investigation, there's nothing for it. I can't hide it anymore. In that case, you should have a pretty good idea of what happened. A very good idea indeed, Grandpa Densuke, you. Tried to rob a shogunate cart, didn't you? And in the midst of the struggle, you destroyed the cart with a single punch, causing the goods to go flying into the gully. Hoping to save themselves, the shogunate's people threw their coin pouches into the well to distract you, and then you locked the well up to prevent others from stealing the Mora. Is that right? Ah, no, that's not what happened at all. Really? Paimon was going to ask for your key and have the Mora at the bottom of the well. Surrendered to the shogunate, that's right. They were definitely going to be surrendered to the shogunate. Why? Well, this is what actually happened. There was originally a group of young people in the village who got too bold after getting drunk and actually robbed one of the shogunate's cargo carts. These goods and the bag both belonged to the shogunate. I couldn't let others know that this shameful incident occurred in our village. That's why I tried to cover it up. What about your confession regarding the coin pouch? He did that to cover up the truth. That's right. I thought that you would stop the investigation once I confessed. If it was just me, as long as no one else was affected. Please don't report this to the shogunate. This isn't about me saving face. I just don't want the entire village to be dragged down in the process. I just want to know the truth. Yeah, we didn't come here to report you. The truth. You young people these days are so interesting. Yeah, Ether's not like that. The only time I think he would truly report somebody is if he's seen him complete like a true heinous crime, and I'm not going to list those. My consciousness kept bothering me because of this cover-up, so I recorded everything in a diary. I threw the diary onto the roof. If you really want to read it, help yourself, but please don't ruin my recently renovated roof. About the lock on the well. Yes, it was me who locked the well up. I also wrote down where I hid the key. Go read for yourself. Densuke, you do know anything about the Kondo Village barrier? Barrier? Oh, so you people still know about that old legend. They say that in ancient times, underneath the ground we are standing on right now, lay the roots of the thunder Sakura. Indeed, this was one of the 5 roots that protected the peace on Narukami Island. and guarding it and its barrier was said to be a responsibility assigned to us, the Kanda clan, by the Kitsune Saigu herself, who died a long time ago. But this was a long time ago, 500 years ago. I hardly recall anything about the details. He's not wrong, that is true. Most of the notes are illegible due to their exposure to the elements. But the lies and cover-up of this thievery weigh heavily on me. Therefore, I decide to leave these notes. The group attacked the public drunkenly, stealing no small amount of goods and some pouches of mora. After much discussion, it was decided that this matter should be covered up. The cart was destroyed in the night. The goods and coin pouches were dumped down an empty well. The well was sealed and locked, and the key was hidden in a broken house across the gully on the east side of the village. Legend has it that it was built by Doing. Sadly, it's now so desolate that it proves a fitting choice to hide such a key. Broken house across the gully on the east side. Kanda village should have been prosperous. The Kanda clan should have thrived. I hope for the sake of Takeru and Futaba this village shall remain free of mishaps. So across the gully on the east side. Isn't that like this dude's house? Seem to be looking for some. Yeah, they're looking for that house that used to be there. Freaking damn. Hey, you wanna give me? What was that sound? Dude, he was annihilated so quickly there was no sound effects. It's actually, my sound effects break in this game quite a bit when I go into engage in battle. My sound effects will break for like the first 5 to 10 seconds. There will be like no sound. I got it.
Time to relax.
Woo! Dude, I'm literally flying circles around you. She's gonna die.
Bad dreams be gone.
Not my Baku demon, how dare you. Fuck, I shouldn't be using her. Bro, they're literally trying to kill my dream demon. You might think I'm trying to rhyme, but that's literally what she is. She's a dream demon. She's a demon that eats dreams. And no, I am not making that up. I hate when I click my damn menu too fast. I did it again. Come on.
Show no mercy.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like that's like the corniest line in the game. It's like the corniest line. The one so corny. It's so corny. Woo! Ether, I tried to make you do a plunge attack and you just refused, you piece of shit. Oh my god.
Finally,
No. Screw that shit. Alright, it's fine. I should have flew with her. It's just her flying range isn't the same as my other flying characters, so it's like I do like that she could fly and dash though. Looks like we opened the corresponding key. So I have it now, so now we can do it. Ooh! Because I was standing on top of the door, it dropped her in. That was my fault. I gotta be careful in here because it's so dark. You will fall through the holes in the floor. And
Oh, a little something to boost the mood.
a little something to make me lose my mind. Do 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 do. Alright. Her shorts look comfortable. But they're kind of like super short though. So I noticed Wind gets rid of these. When I had Hazo last time, he was getting rid of it compared to my other characters.
Sweet dreams.
Fucking fly through that shit. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to increase her, I've seen that lever, but I don't think it does anything. Or does it? Hold on. I haven't been in here in a long time, even in my main account. It was like 3 years ago, so I'm like, I know there's secrets, but I'm trying to remember exactly. See that chest in there? I have to go through the other way.
Turn that frown
That's why I
upside
used
down.
her, so that I could fly across stuff.
Oh, a little something to boost the mood.
I know she's quite weak, but she will help me fly across things. I don't have Sakura in this account, so I can't fly, but she kind of does what he would do, so it's okay. She's kind of like a substitute. I do tend to like characters who fly. They're some of my favorites.
Sometimes the best medicine is a little extra more in your pocket.
Yeah. But happiness can't buy everything. You know that saying? Money can buy your happiness. No, it can't. Not for a while, at least. Don't get me wrong, yes, money can buy you things that make you happy, but it's not something you should rely on. I gotta break this frickin' seal. This is the seal she's talking about. So I think there's a total of 5 roots, if I remember correctly. And this seal is that goes to 1. Give me this. How are you immune to that? That's a joke. I think you're supposed to run into that fox girl. She's supposed to be like, oh, you can't break the seal? Ho ho ho! Thought I saw something, guess not. The ignorant page of my life. I gotta be careful when I'm climbing up stuff because you can glitch out of bounds, and it's a proven fact. They say that if a glitch happens while you're climbing something and you fall through stuff, it's okay. But apparently, if you actually have video evidence of you actively clipping through something to get out of bounds, and there's evidence proof of you doing so, that you can be either temporarily banned or full-time banned from this game. It doesn't mean your PSN account, it means your Genshin account. They can actually ban it from you. So I try to be careful, because I hate to say it, but that happens to me all the time. There are times where I am climbing something, and unfortunately, without me wanting it, my character will clip through walls, and it's not even me trying to do it. It just happens. It's not really my fault. Let's see, bring her down. I'm trying to like look up, because there's like a hole at some point. I don't know if I had already passed it.
Sweet dreams.
That's what I was trying to look for. Is it this? Wait. What did I touch? What was that? What did she touch something? Yeah, there you gotta open this gate the right way. Hold on. I'm trying to see if there's an entry point. I can't see. Look, I thought I saw something in the ceiling. How do I get in here again? I remember there being an actual hole that's not a glitch, it's part of the game that you can go through, and I'm trying to figure out where that is. I'm missing something. Yeah, I think it might have been the Electro Piranha. Okay, hold on. Yeah. There is another way to open that gate, but I want to do it the right way. I don't want to glitch it and get in trouble.
Return to the skies!
Just cut on the lip. Here. There you go. That's the right way. I needed that key. Then you needed the stone.
Oh, a little something to boost the mood.
Okay. Open this other gate. So now both passages are open. Like I said, there is a correct way to do it. Reason why you have to open that gate that way, because once you use the granite, you can't go back. You have to go around the other way all over again. Man, her momentum is a little much. Oh my god, please. The momentum was freaking out. Where is it at? I don't see it. That little white star on my map that she's right on is an electro coolest. So this is where it gets complex. I do like this quest, but it's very long because you have to break the 5 seals and you have to like form these patterns. And I remember at the very end of the quest, it gets super complex. It gets like super complicated. Towards the end, I think they flip it backwards. They flip it on you. And when I was doing it in the live stream, I had to like stop for a minute and really look at what was happening. So if this is the start point, it would be... No. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got it wrong. This is 4. This is 5. This is 3. Yeah, so you have to fight stuff along the way.
East Papa! Get him! Fulfill our pact!
Oh my god. Now you are gonna need strong characters for this though. 'Cause every time you clear a seal, you have to fight something. Just blocking me like a master. Oh my god.
Yachan, Taechan, let's go!
Oh dear.
You two! Time to end them!
Cork. Straight up cork. Time. Very impressive. There she is. Why? I was right to have my eye on you. You are indeed qualified to perform the cleansing. Why are you here? I was quite concerned as to your actions and as to whether you could heal the roots or not. So I have been observing you a little. If I had offended you, please forgive me. You have helped me greatly already by being able to undo the barrier. If she's been watching us this whole time. That means Grandpa Densuke's secret. I am loyal to Narukami Island, not to some police station. Besides, I have had dealings with Konda Village for a long time as well. If those families were to be cut off, I would not be able to face. Please excuse me, let us get back to business. As you may know, the Thunder Sakura trees symbolize the eternity watch over the... I can't read. They symbolize the eternal watch of the Electro Arcana. They have the power to remove evil and purify the earth. However, the polluted tree roots will eventually be corroded, and these tainted sections will form tumors one after another. That is why we must start the cleansing rituals. Unfortunately, my physical condition, shall we say, prevents me from accomplishing this deed. There are several more barriers of this kind. Can I ask you to aid me? No, to aid this land. What about your physical condition? Allow me to help. Well, let's ask her. Do not fret. Our priority is the cleansing. Ether's like purple. Purple everywhere. Purple in my eyes. I see. I'll help. Thank you truly. As for the location of the next barrier, you can visit the abandoned shrine nearby. It's not far northeast of Konda Village. Due to certain circumstances, I fear that I cannot go with you. We will meet up then. How will we meet up then? The sakura on the east and west banks differ in speed, and the flowers of the north and south branches vary their bloom. However, everything on this island is under her, under the sacred sakura's shade. So long as the petals still fall like snow upon this land, we will surely meet again. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a lore drop. When she keeps referring to she, the original Electro Archon A's twin sister Makoto is actually the tree. When she died, she turned into it. That's why she keeps saying it's under the watch of her. She's referring to the first Electro Archon, because A was not the original Archon. She was nothing but her sister's shade, and used to fight, because her sister was not a fighter. She was a really gentle god and sat around with her umbrella in front of sakura petals all day drinking tea. She was not a fighter. So A would fight in her stead, and because the people of Inazuma didn't realize that there was two of her, like they didn't realize she was a twin, they thought that their Archon was only one person. They didn't realize that she wasn't. So she would fight in her place. And then when she died during the Battle of the Archons 500 years ago, she turned into that tree, and then A dissolved her physical form to ascend to become the next Electro Archon in her sister's place. So she wound up succeeding in doing that, and then she created the doll known as the Shogun to rule in her place, because she gave up her physical body and doesn't have a physical body anymore. She's just a spirit, which is then embedded in the sword in which the Shogun pulls out of her chest during her burst. She's actually pulling a soul out of her chest. And then that's how Sakura was created. Sakura was created first. So technically the Shogun is Sakura's sister and also his mother at the same time, which is why I make the joke that she's his Moses. I make that joke all the time. I wish you the best. You have to truly get into the game's lore to understand any of that, and it will and get confusing. It will and it does. There should be no problem. It's you. I wish you the best. Yeah. Hulla hulla hulla. I want to know where that damn coolest is at. It says I'm right above it, but I don't see it. Because the way you could tell if it's on the same level as you is it'll be white like that. If it's above or low, it'll get like the little... They changed the map in this game. They added that as an update a while back. So if something is on the same level as you, you'll know. And if something is underground, it changes the markers. A good example is if I go to Nalan. I see how the teleport point has like those little white marks next to it. This means that it's underground. And depending on what level it is, you can tell. See how it says those little white things on the map where it says Rift, Waterlog, Ruins, Rift in the Mountains, and then it has like those little white squares. It basically tells you how far. See, if it turns blue, it means it's further down. If it's white, it means you're on the same level. See how this one keeps changing between white and blue? It'll tell you how far down it actually is. It'll tell you like if you're on the right level, in other words. Land of the myriad megaliths. What am I? Sound like I'm fucking speaking Latin. I like Latin. It's a cool language, but it's kind of dead now, isn't it? What are you doing? What is this? What is this? Mizuki, what the hell is this? Oh. Yeah, I'm very hungry. You could probably hear my stomach on my capture. I'm trying not to... Damn it, even she couldn't reach it. I'm trying to make sure it's not too bad, but I'm sure you can hear it.
I'm tired already.
I only ate once yesterday. I haven't eaten at all today. Come down, what are you doing? Let me go turn these into the statue. Like, go to the abandoned shrine northeast of Kanda. I think the shrine she's talking about is the one that's like over here, but before we do that, let me go turn these in. I don't know if I wanted to change Ether to Electro. I kinda don't, you know? If they give me another key to the depth, I don't know where there's another shrine at. I would have to find it. I don't have my map opened up, unfortunately. And they're forcing me to switch. Oh my god. Alright, we'll do it temporarily, but I'm not happy about it. Don't get me wrong, I liked Electro. It was one of my favorites originally, but it's not strong. Fuck me, hold on. I can't. Ether. Why? Can I go to the city for just a moment? Hold on, there's something I need. I have the scrolls, but I don't have the sword guards, and if I do a pull really quick, I can get the little Stardust Cliffers to buy them.
Add Astro.
Hold on.
Thank you for complete. Add Astro.
Okay, so I can buy them. So let's see, he needs... I might have passed them, so I'm scrolling too fucking fast. Yeah, here we go. He's one of these, one of these, one of these. Shit. Haters gonna hate. What? Haters gonna hate. God. I don't believe this either. I don't fucking believe this. I don't believe this. He's like, it's not up to you to believe. Yeah. What are you doing? I have come to buy all your food, cause I'm starving in real life. So I want to buy every day with a super spam, spam. Come on, faster, 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 faster. I was gonna make a joke and say that's what I tell him. Oh my god. I can go buy the shrimp and I can make me a thing to allow my attack to be stronger, but I don't know if I have the other ingredients though. All I remember is it needs crab and shrimp. I forget what the other ingredients are. I would have to look. Because you have to fight something every time you cleanse one of those frickin' things. We'll go ahead and stay with it for now because my pyro also was the same level. My pyro, these were all level 3, so he's a little bit lower than, but it's okay. She's like, I want to stare into your eyes and get lost. I don't know what that was about. Give me that shrimp. Shrimpalization, subjugation, losing my mind, holy shit, oh my god. Yeah, this quest is very long, so usually like in the first 3 to 4 videos, I usually have like a lot of energy, and then as it goes on, you'll see me kind of dwindle down. Because I usually do these videos in one sitting, and if the quest takes me 8 hours, that means I'm doing this for 8 hours straight. I don't mind, because sometimes I have the time to do it. Not always, but there are times where I do. And I have the time to do it now, so that's why I said I ain't gonna have the time to do this shit later, that's why. And I kinda just want to redo this quest. And then the other quest I want to cover is the Kavarana of Good and Evil in Sumeru, but that's another long quest, so I'm trying to like meter them out. Like I said, I'm not going to be covering every quest, just only ones that I liked. Mostly because I had covered them with my main Lumion account, and I did them years ago. Dude, just sell me your fucking dongo milk. Why are you talking to me? Oh my god, I have to do something for him. I have to do another quest, and he ain't gonna sell it to me, so sad. In my original one, like I was saying, I did it in a live stream, and during those live streams, I was distracted with talking to the chat and doing other stuff at the time of the recording that. So, because of that, I wanted to come back and redo them and try to take them a little more seriously, even though we all know that ain't gonna happen. It's okay. Oh, he freaks me out sometimes. Yeah, it's taken me a long time to get used to him. It's actually a damn struggle. Mostly because I used to have this ex-friend of mine who would write out, like, fantasies that they would have of Ether and myself, I guess. And they would type that shit out to me every day. And, I think it scarred me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Ether. I think he is cute, but I can't forget that shit. How can I forget that? There's no way in hell I would ever forget somebody telling me that. See, what am I missing? I'm in mushrooms. Well, if that's the case, I will destroy them. I mean, it's not so bad. I try not to dwell on shit in the past, and I'm not friends with that person anyway. I don't like to deal with my past dwellings with people. Like my past misfortunes. I try to let that shit stay in the past, but just to give people a context of what I'm talking about, because I know to new people, that don't make any sense. But I do have a complex with Ether. It's very bad, and it's because of that ex-friend. Like, they used to type out 18 plus NSFW fucking theories to me about me and Ether doing things. Or rather, him doing things to me is what it was. And, my mind can't. I just can't. Ugh. That's why sometimes I still feel a little uneasy about him, around him, but I realized that that was somebody else's ideas, not the actual character himself, so I try to look past that. It's hard, though. You're getting told that shit every day for months, or you can't just pretend it didn't happen. Woo! Like, if somebody has fantasies, that's fine, but, like, don't fucking tell me about it. Like, I don't care. I fucked that up. I think they dock me points for that. Every time I fail it, it don't go through. Like, it doesn't count as it being completed if you fail it. Okay. So we're gonna be needing these. Let's see. Kinda sucks because Ether's account, I haven't worked on it much. So I have to like reteach the characters how to make all of these. In my main account, I have all of this opened up, but here you have to do it 10 times in a row to open up the automatic cooking for that dish. And it's annoying if they make you cook it 10 to 15 to 20 times before you actually get to consider it as being learned. It's kind of annoying. Like in order for your characters to learn how to cook a dish automatically on their own, you have to make them cook it like 10 times in a row. Look at this, 15. I have to make her cook it 15 times before she learns it. Oh my god, you have to be fucking kidding me. And it's like the slowest process of my life. Well, I guess we'll just sit here for 11 more attempts. Oh, it has to get done eventually, so I might as well just do it. And I mean, I like playing as Ether because it's fun, because it's a different perspective, but I do like playing as Lin a lot more. Mainly because I myself am a female and she's like a self-insert for me. That's what these characters are supposed to be. They're like your insert into the game. So it's easier for me to act through her because I'm also a female. It's hard to act through Ether when he's a man. Or a male, rather. Like, I don't feel this way. Wait, hold on. Fuck me. I hate when I do this fucking thing where I double tap. Where I click the button so fast that it counts as me clicking it twice even though I hit it once. That's what I mean by double tap. It's like, click really fast. It counts as me double tapping it. Even though I only hit it once. And when you double tap, it backs you out. I don't know, sometimes I don't like talking about things like that, but sometimes it just comes out of my mouth. I just want people to understand me better. I don't hide anything. I'm very open. You can ask me pretty much anything, and I pretty much will tell you, depending on what it is. I mean, I value my own privacy, so I won't come straight out and tell you everything. Depending on what it is, though, I don't mind. If it's not something that's too out of the way. 11. If you're wondering what my profile picture is, it's Icarus from Tower of Fantasy. He's one of my favorite characters, so I have him set as my avatar down there at the bottom. If you're wondering what the hell that is. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I can't get that shit out of my mind. Like, what he was saying about Ether, like, that's why I freak out near the character now, because I'm like, oh god. Because that friend of mine was very detailed in what they would write, and they would write that out to me every day, and they did it for months. Like, every day I would log on the PSN, I would have a new message about somebody's dream fantasy of Ether doing things to me, and it ruined my mind. Because that went on for months, even when I told them to stop that. I was like, dude, if that's what you're into, that's fine, but don't tell me about it. And they kept doing it. And then he kept assuming, oh, I didn't know what I was doing was wrong. It's like, what the fuck? You know, if somebody asks you to stop something and you keep doing it, that's fucked up.
Take me up.
Like, I didn't even get mad. Other women would have been like, oh my god, you're a horrible person. But I'm more chill about that kind of stuff. I'm like, look, if that's what you're into, okay, but please keep it to yourself. Like, don't tell me about it. And I warned him, and he kept doing it, so. Northeast, what am I, blind? What would you call northeast? Is it the one that's, oh, I think I know. It's this one up here. There is a seal up there, but I have to break the water on it. There's a water seal that leads down. I don't know, it's just maybe because I'm too adult about shit, but when somebody tells me about that, I'll be a little frustrated, but I'll be like, okay, if that's what you're into, fine, but don't tell me. Like, I'm not gonna freak out like some people. I'm more chill about that type of shit. Everybody has their own needs in life, after all. And I'm not going to put somebody down because of that. So if that's what you're into, okay, but just don't tell me. Yeah, there she is.